All right, trying to figure out which tape measure to buy. Well, I've got a whole bunch of different ones. I thought I'd walk you through what each does. Let's start with the most basic and small one. What are the advantages of something like this? It's tiny. Look at that. It fits in the palm of my hand. It's super simple. You can attach this to your belt. You can attach this to a key ring. You can basically have this with you at all times, and that's really, really convenient. It's not heavy. It's not bulky. It goes up to 6 feet. The letters are big, but when you get into trying to read these, if you're older like me, definitely a little harder to read because it's so small. Now, it does have a lot of the comforts that you're going to find on every single one. It's going to have that nice lock. All the ones I'm reviewing today have that lock. I think that's essential. So, upsides of this, super small, super lightweight, easy to carry with you, but not very long, and the numbers, are hard to read. Also, a downside to these is that they don't have metric on them. Many of them don't, so that's why I have my very own metric one. Here's a Starrett 3.5 meter, which is about 10 feet. And it's nice to have one just dedicated to metric because, again, I can really get the measurements fine-tuned here for metric. I don't use it that much, but it's nice to have one dedicated to metric. If you don't use metric much, maybe buy a combo one. Let's talk about a combo one. Here is a metric and standard combo. This is going to be a 16-foot, and there's a bunch that I like about this. First off, you've got both your metric down here on the bottom, and then you've got your standard or inches on the top. I like this because it's white and not yellow. I find it easier to read. This one's a 16-foot, so it's between the 6-foot, between the 10-foot, not as long as the one I'm about to show you, but 16 feet is pretty serviceable. And I like that they actually identify the different measurements here. So if you're tired of reading the little ticks, right, and you get tired of that, let me show you the two compared. See how much different that is? Trying to decipher what 2 3/8 of an inch is here versus 2 3/8 of an inch is here. A lot easier. So something to consider is your eyesight and just how much you want to be trying to determine fine-tuned measurements versus something that's going to be a little bit more obvious for you. And then last but not least is this 25-foot DeWalt. This is the big boy. This thing's 7 pounds. It's big. It no longer, you don't really fit in the palm of your hand anymore. It still works, don't get me wrong. It's not massive, but this is a much farther cry from something like this. You're not going to want to strap this to your belt. Your pants are going to fall off. It does do all the great things that a tape measure does. And look at this. Not only is it 25 feet, but look at how big those numbers are. It does do the 1/8, 1/4, etc. that we talked about, but it also has nice big numbers. One final thing is just to look at the makeup of this. Some are going to last longer than others. This, for example, has a solid metal belt clip. If you're going to be clipping it to your belt a lot, this one has a metal belt clip part of it, but then the top part is plastic. So this is just by nature going to be more likely to break over time, although it hasn't broken. So again, things to look at here are length, size, weight, durability, and then the way the measurements are outlined and how readable those measurements are. Good luck!